Creativity is an addiction. I'm addicted to it. I have to have it. Even though I come home at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, I still find myself in a moment of, I've got to feed that beast. I've got to give that creative monster some attention. If I don't, I'm going to be awake at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I've got to be able to be in that place of creativity. Now, people think, just shake it off. No, it doesn't work that way. And I know you know that inside your mind, body, and soul, but you've never met anybody who's ever said to you, creativity is an addiction. Unplugged, because we will always say yes to creativity, totally uncut, because we all make mistakes, so turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. I'm probably going to cross the line today, but it's a line that you're very much familiar with. You just don't want to talk about it. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you go, well, I've got to make changes. And the thing is, yeah, you do have to make changes, because we have gone into a level in the business world where even those that are making the decisions are under so much pressure, have so much anxiety. I was talking with a gentleman yesterday, Ramit Sethi. Ramit's got a book out called I Will Teach You to Be Rich. We talk about the definition of what rich is. Rich isn't financial. Rich is what you want in your own personal life. And how do you get there? And so the subject today is really going to touch on that very thing. And I don't want to ruffle any feathers. I don't want to upset anybody. But all I want to do is I want to identify the transparency of where we are in this place of now. There used to be a time when the employee was bitching and complaining about how they were badly treated. And really, in honesty, if you step back, pull the lens back. When you step back, I think the employee is kind of being protected right now because they don't want to lose them. So therefore, the managers and the decision makers are the ones that are being tortured at levels I've never seen. And it's really one of those things where they're trying to push me into these management positions. And my answer is, oh, hell no. I see what you are doing to those that are leading me. There's no way that I'm going to put myself in that place where you are. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Choice. This is what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day. And today we're reading from September 16th, 2022. When time doesn't agree with where you are on the map. Seriously, I want you to think about that. When time doesn't agree with where you are on the map. Are you in that position? Have you been there? It's funny how we make every attempt at reaching personal goals, but there's always something or someone standing in the way of our ambition. So many stories are being written about today's modern day worker. Business magazines don't want to call it laziness or a lack of respect, but employees are trying to have the upper hand on the decisions being made. Have you seen the TikTok videos of the customer and the decision makers who are abusing the employees? They are using these digital stages to put out the word. And we sit there and we watch it. We're engaged. And we go, yeah, that's really it. Yeah, I've been there. But we're not doing anything about it. Those making minimum wage are done. Fried. I gotta go. And that's why so many different levels of play are being infected by, I don't have enough employees. That's when I want to look at the company and say, how are you treating your employees? You see, the employee realizes they've got a voice today. But what I'm also seeing in this different picture, those in charge are being told to put in longer hours. We need you to stay here till 2 a.m. What? But I'm the general manager. I've got to be able to be here at 8 o'clock in the morning till maybe 6, 7 o'clock at night. No, we need you to be here at all times. Managers are doing double time, getting off between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. to be back at 6 a.m. I experience that all the time. I see it. I also feel it in the conversations that these decision makers are having. Time isn't a friend to the majority. Although time has never changed, the expectations have. Most of us can't locate enough time to heal our mind, bodies, and souls. We've only got a very brief moment to step to the side, to say, yeah, not one word spoken. We've only got a moment to step to the side, to say, and when we do that gigantic sigh, what exactly are we releasing? We are jumping from this position to this position to that position to finally to a different job in general. It's happening. And those that are doing the hiring are going, I don't get it. I'm at an essential job. I've never had an essential job. I've been in radio my entire life. I don't call that an essential job. I'm in retail now, and I've never had this kind of view of the real people. To be with authentic survivors of an everyday world that are busting some serious ass, and they're only paid so much. And then to look at the managers. I don't know how they got there. Did they earn it? Most of them just took a test. Okay, you passed the test. Good job. Pat you on the back. You're now in charge of blah, blah, blah. But they don't have the experience. And then comes the expectation. This is what you need to do. If you can't find people to do it, you still have to do it. You have to show up. Oh, I didn't see that even in the small print. I put in 15 hours yesterday and really? And so they're quitting. They're leaving. I talked with the manager yesterday. I said, where are you going? It doesn't matter. I just know I'm not going to be here. Oh. Yesterday, we caught somebody stealing $489 worth of beer, toilet paper, underarm deodorant, shampoos, the typical, because they keep stealing the same stuff. And the thing is that while they were stealing that, we knew they were going to try to charge the door. And so when the woman got to the door, and it was literally said, you can't go unless you pay for that. The woman, the thief, raised her hands in the air and just went, that tells me that even the thief is tired. I'm Arroe. And that's what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day.